0, 1.
Let's get started.
Welcome. Thank you for joining. This is my I sound like Tim Cook. Welcome to Sethie Techie, Techie Sethie, whatever you want to call it. Oh, should it be Techie Sethie or Sethie Techie? This is like my 100th time trying to record this video, get the right lighting, get the right angle, get the microphones to work. God. Alright, my dyslexia is like, yeah. Pretty sure it should be Techie Sethie. This is my biggest dream. This is something I've always wanted to do. This is something I never thought I could do. I never thought I could get in front of a camera and see myself, record myself, and let alone edit myself. So this is gonna be a really different adventure for me, really exciting adventure for me, and something I'm really thrilled about. I owe my credit to iJustine, Krystal Lora, MKBHD, Call Conrad, Unbox Therapy, Mrwhosetheboss. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Mrwhosetheboss. Canoopsy, etc. There's so many tech creators out there that I admire. I love your content. Everything is so aesthetic, and I am really thrilled to launch my own channel and show my own creative taste and highlight some of my favorite tech products. So, better way to start off a tech channel than by showing what my favorite products are and the ones that I use every day. So that's what I want to do here. I really want to go in and just talk about some of my favorite things from each product and how I use it in my day-to-day life and what benefits I've received from it. And without further ado, let's get started. First one, of course, is my iPhone. I am an Apple person. I've always been an Apple person. I've owned one Samsung device, which was an Android in 2014. And it was the Galaxy Note 3. I will never forget. Rest in peace. That thing got destroyed, for sure. It was the only Android that I ever owned. My first phone was a smartphone, and it was the iPhone 4S, period. It was something I dreamed of having, and I begged my mom and dad for it for Christmas, and my first phone, period. So ever since then, I've been on the iPhone train. I jumped from iPhone 4S to the Galaxy Note 3 because I just loved how big the screen was, and I love anything that hasn't a pencil or a pen to digitally draw on something. I just love that. So that's why I switched pens and hopped over to Samsung. But ever since the iPhone 6 came out, I've been an Apple person again. And one of my first Apple products was ironically the iPod Nano. And that thing was my favorite, riding on bicycles with my cousins and just listening to music and doing so many different things, playing Sonic the Hedgehog. Got my first iPod Touch when I was in like 3rd grade and absolutely adored that thing. I loved the mirrored finish on the back. Oh my god, that was so nostalgic to say. But I'm inspired by these things. I think getting that and having a Nintendo DS and understanding how that worked really had led me down my tech journey that I've been on my entire life. And ever since then, I've been to like engineering camps at schools. I graduated college and got my degree in technology and business. I've always admired being able to just take advantage of everything that technology has to offer and incorporate it into my everyday life and encourage others to do the same. And that's why I want to have this video. I want to talk about it. The iPhone. I currently have the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and my iPhone 16 Pro Max will be delivered on Friday. So that will be, do the math. What's 5 days from today? Okay, so September 20th, I will be getting the iPhone 16 on launch day. I pre-ordered it last Friday. Do the math. figure out how long ago that was. That's sad. So I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited to test out the camera features. Did I need it? No. Did I want it? Yes. I think that's a lot of us. I think Apple has that hold on us. Anyways, some of my favorite things that I love using about my iPhone. Number one, I think iOS. iOS is just so intuitive. It's easy to use. It's something that you don't see really from other smartphones. I think that a lot of Android users like to brag about the customization of their Android devices and things like that. And now seeing that come and transfer over to iOS in a way, but Apple's creative taste and sprinkled all over it, I think that there's just no comparison. I'm just gonna ride or die Apple always. I just admire the way that they take attention to detail of the smallest little things, and their animations, my God, they are so amazing to just see. And each time they update their devices, which iOS 18 launched today, I really enjoy using it. So I love that there's a new ability to customize the control center, your wallpapers even further, and especially on the home screen, being able to drag the icons in any form or way with the widgets as well, any form or way that you want. I think it's really helpful and useful. The camera. The 14 Pro Max is not the newest one. I never got the 15. But that camera is amazing. I love taking pictures on there. And some of the videos that you'll see in this video are from the iPhone 14 Pro Max. It just takes really good quality pictures, and one of my favorite modes to take pictures on portrait mode. I just love taking pictures with portrait mode and having the studio quality lighting effects. I think it is a game changer. And no, you can't zoom in and see the moon like on other devices, but it's really, really cool seeing just how crisp and detailed some of the pictures are that you can take. And it excites me to get really creative with it. My next favorite thing about my iPhone is just using it with other Apple devices. I think having the ability to copy and paste and from your phone, and then it go to your iPad or your MacBook, or even taking something on your Apple Watch and finishing it on your iPhone. It's just so easy to use and so intuitive. It just makes sense. And my favorite thing about my iPhone probably is iMessage. I just love texting people on iMessage and seeing the blue bubbles, which RCS support is officially coming to iPhone today on iOS 18. So that's going to be really cool to check out and see. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see an iOS 18 review or iPadOS 18 review. I do want to do an iPad Pro M4 review, since it is the current iPad that I own and it's the newest one. I really enjoy using it and I love it. So let me know in the comments below if you want to see that video. And that leads me to my next product, is the iPad Pro itself. I love this thing. I'm currently holding it now. I love taking notes. I love being able to scribble and do all types of different things like that on the iPad Pro. It has the best 13-inch display I've seen on a tablet. And I don't like to call it a tablet because it just is so beyond what a tablet is. But it's also limited in certain areas by iPadOS. I definitely still need my MacBook for work and things like that. I wouldn't say that it replaces my laptop, but it definitely comes close. And with the power that it has, it's very, very fast with the M4 chip. And it's the only Apple product right now that has the M4 chip. It's the fastest chip they've ever created. It's the only Apple product with the M4. That's a fact. I love using the screen and multitasking with the iPad in companion with my MacBook. Having the sidecar features is a game changer when you're in meetings and you need an extra display on the go. I think it's amazing to have. It's really easy to use, and just being able to pick something up on your iPad and drag it to your Mac and vice versa, it just makes sense. It's very easy to use. I love having the Magic Keyboard as well as an accessory with all of the great function keys that were not seen on the previous generation of the Magic Trackpad. I love the expanded Magic Trackpad with bigger range. It just makes sense, and it feels so nice and like luxurious to use. I do have the white one, and after having it for about 3 or 4 months, I can say that it actually isn't that bad as far as like getting dirty. Very easy to use, and I love that it has an extra USB-C port on the side so that you can import different things from accessories like external hard drives or even cameras. It's really great to have. I really want to do an in-depth video of reviewing the iPad Pro. I think that so many people could benefit by using this device, especially college students. I had the 2020 iPad Pro 11-inch model, and that iPad got me through college, and it wasn't even the M series chipset in that iPad. So it was a game changer for me for taking notes and just having access to everything on the go. It was very easily portable. So getting this one was like a step up for that for me. And it's one of my favorite things I use every day, and it's helping me create this video right now. Everything you see on this video was edited on the iPad Pro. So my next favorite product is the Apple Watch, and I don't think I would be who I am today without the Apple Watch, and I'm genuinely not lying. The Apple Watch changed my life in so many ways, especially with fitness. It allowed me to start my fitness journey and expand on it. I first started with my Apple Watch, the first generation, not the Series 1, very first series Apple Watch, which was the OG Apple Watch in 2015. And I just enjoyed running with that, and I started that way. And it helped me close my activity rings and exercise rings, and encouraged me to stand every day for 12 hours. And that's how I started my fitness goals. Ever since Apple Fitness Plus launched in 2020, to do so many different exercises with Apple Fitness Plus, like HIIT, strength training, cycling, treadmill with Sam. That's my favorite trainer. She's amazing. Love her. It changed my life, and now I'm currently rocking the Apple Watch Ultra. The first generation, I didn't really see an interest in pursuing to buy the second generation Apple Watch Ultra, but the new color that came out looks really good, and I don't know, we'll see. Apple takes more of my money. But I just really love how intuitive it is with all my other Apple Watch devices. Being able to control the camera with my Apple Watch with the Viewfinder app, or even control the Apple TV or HomePods that are in my apartment, it just makes sense. And I love the health features like tracking sleep or your ECG on your wrist. That is just mind-blowing for me. And it's great that they're there when they're needed, especially with the iPhone too. My next favorite product is the AirPods Pro and the AirPods Max. I combined these together because I use them both. My favorite though are the AirPods Pro, the second generation. They're very easy to use. I love the versatility between transparency mode, adaptive audio, and noise cancellation. And then having conversation awareness and spatial head tracking with personalized spatial audio. It just makes sense. It just does. And iOS 18 brings even more features on top of those, with turning your head no to decline calls or yes to answer them. It just makes sense, and Apple knows what they're doing with their AirPods. And there was a big improvement, which I was unexpecting when jumping from the first generation AirPods Pro to the second generation. These are something that I use every single day, and the noise canceling on them is just astronomically better than the first generation. Like, I can't hear anything in the gym if I turn on noise cancellation, which is great. But having the conversation awareness features is great too, where someone's talking to me or I start talking, and automatically lowers the volume so I can hear what's going on around me. I mean, that is just so intuitive, and I love it. Unfortunately, those features aren't available on the AirPods Max. Those features including adaptive audio or conversation awareness. You will get the transparency mode and the noise cancellation, as well as the spatial and personalized spatial audio for Dolby Atmos and Apple Music. But aside from that, there's not much difference with the new AirPods Max. I am currently owning the first generation. I love it, the blue color and the blue finish. I wish that with the new update in the AirPods Max, instead of USB-C, they would have also provided MagSafe or something cool like that for charging, and also hooked us up with the H2 chip, but they're still sticking with the H1 chip. So I personally won't be getting that, even though I'm obsessed with the orange color. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I just personally won't be purchasing those. But I love using my AirPods. I have different use cases for both. AirPods Pro, mainly in the gym or on runs and things like that, whereas AirPods Max is usually around the house or in the office, just working. They just both sound really great. I personally prefer the AirPods Pro 2 over my AirPods Max for comfortability and just daily use. But it's nice that I have both options.
So thank you guys for watching my Techie Sethies favorite tech items part 1. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and turn on those bell notifications for when I post part 2, which is coming very soon. I have a lot more content that I am creating for everyone, and I'm really excited to do the iPhone 16 Pro Max unboxing, so look forward to that as well. I'm excited to see where this channel goes, and thank you so much for watching. Be you, stay true, love you. Peace out.